Welcome to Vegas.
Hi friends, welcome to another downtown photo walk. I came down here with my wife. She's getting some work done at the Starbucks. Enjoy your work session.
You enjoy your photography session.
And it's a beautiful day. There's a lot of energy. It's a Saturday. And everything in me just wants to start taking photos. So I'm going to begin. I think a lot of this feeling that I just want to sort of squeeze the orange of downtown is because I see all of this energy and I don't want to miss any more of the action. And also maybe because I haven't been on a photo walk in a while. When it comes to street photography, there are normal days and then there are days where every second you're not taking a photo, you feel like you're missing something. Now I'm gonna stop talking and stop missing those somethings. So this is fun. I just met these two guys. They're street photographers. You can always tell a street photographer mainly by the pancakiness of their lens. It was nice to meet them and chat a little bit because it's hard to come across other street photographers in person. And even if you do meet a photographer that's taking photos on the streets, a lot of times they're not taking photos of people. They're taking photos of buildings or bicycles or bananas. Ah yes, the elusive street banana. Very dangerous. Oh, or birds, I suppose. He's got himself a meal. Like a solid photo walk, and I hope I got a couple of keepers. I haven't looked at them yet. At one point, as I was meandering, I saw a bunch of families with small children coming out of a building. It was hundreds and hundreds of families with children. So I thought, this is either some sort of Broadway Frozen play type of ordeal, or, and this is what I'm leaning towards, a mass birthing, right? I hear they have these very frequently in Australia. I don't have any statistics to back that claim up. Okay, let's see what my wife's doing. Okay. On a scale of 1 to productive, how productive are you?
So productive.
You went above?
Yeah, girl.
You went above the scale of productivity that I laid out for you?
Yeah.
You play by nobody's rules.
Not even my own, honestly.
In a stunning turn of events, I'm getting an iced coffee, and she's going to get what they call a marshmallow dream bar, which is essentially a giant Rice Krispie treat.
It's really good. Oh, and can you get me a venti iced cup of water, or iced cup of water with the ice?
I probably need water too. I think my pee is dehydrated. Hi, I'm back in my apartment. It's the place where creativity can happen unencumbered. The place where dreams find their foundations. The place where thoughts are thought thoughtfully. The place where orphan children can find a home, the place where I charge my batteries. So I want to talk about a couple of things very quickly. When I was downtown on this photo walk, I used the technique of getting down low quite a bit. This is a very simple but very powerful practice in photography, and it can change your composition drastically, can create much more dramatic photos. And specifically in street environments, it's a fantastic way to remove clutter. A lot of the things that are unsightly in compositions tend to be pretty low to the ground. You have trash cans or orange traffic cones, pieces of trash on the ground, the occasional severed limb. The power of the crouch cannot be underestimated. So if you are struggling with your compositions, and you haven't crouched in a while, maybe give that a shot. But look, when I open this, it adds some light to my face. That's a good thing. Also, I'm on a never-ending journey not only to organize my compositions, but to organize my daily tasks in the pursuit of productivity. One of my tools that I'm still trying to figure out how to better and more dynamically access is the power of obsession. People do amazing things when they become obsessed with them. Obviously, there's a negative version of obsession that can lead to, I don't know, serial killing, but there are many positive versions that should not be thrown out with the bathwater of the serial killing. An obsession has the ability to carry you through the friction and the work that it takes to accomplish something that you are obsessed with. And this is a good thing. And becoming obsessed with achieving something can come through many different motivating factors, including that of being very, very uncomfortable. Financially is a good example of this. When it comes to your financial place, if you're very uncomfortable where that is, you will put in an enormous amount of effort and work to solve that problem, because you have something looming over you that needs to be fixed. You will grow in all sorts of different ways through this oppressive force in your life. You have to recognize the good things that can come from a trial like that. Social pressure is another motivating factor towards obsession, because if you're working with a group of people, you feel like they're relying on you, and you want to make them proud, and you want to do your job really well and stay on task and be perceived as somebody who can hold their own. This can make you obsessed with sort of not only making sure that you won't fail, but leveling up yourself in a way that maybe you would not be able to do alone. The question is, how do you become obsessed in all of the smaller bits of life that are important to keep up with, and particularly the rather mundane bits? That's the hardest one for me. And what we like to do as humans is we like to wait until the situation gets very uncomfortable for us. We're really unhappy, and then we decide, I'm going to get obsessed with fixing this thing because this is absolutely awful. Okay, that's valuable, but I also think it's a good idea to not let yourself get to that place before you decide to pour energy and obsession towards something that really matters to you. Listen, by all means, use the disgust that you may feel from yourself failing to push you, to make you punch harder than you have punched before. But I think another less painful way to become more obsessed with something is to sit down and map it out and split everything up into baby steps and make a vision for yourself through that process, through perceiving where you want to be and where you could be if you could become better at this thing. In other words, let your mind marinate on the idea and the planning towards your goal. And that's a good way to become more interested and maybe even obsessed with achieving that goal. Okay, that's it for this one. More of these types of videos to come, just in case you guys were worrying. I know I've been doing a lot of these long-form conversational videos. I also enjoy making these photo walk videos, so they will be coming down the pipe as well. I would love to hear your thoughts below. If you like what I'm up to, please feel free to subscribe. Check out my shop. That's how you can support what I'm up to here. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.